Hi everybody, this is Adrienne with Ascension Soul Coaching. So we just used these fun cards on our last reading, and they were the prophecy cards. Yeah, it's a prophecy deck. I've had this for a while. So I'm going to do a really quick reading using these cards on the Harry and Meghan to see where the relationship is going. We're going to do one on, is Meghan, see I told y'all last week that Ellen was not feeling that Meghan was a committed type of person, and she was having relationship problems with her husband. And I think Lady C this morning, I was watching her video, and she said she'd been hearing someone say, some bug people been planting little things in her ears telling her that Meghan and Harry are having marital problems. So question is Meghan and Harry having marital problems that's going to end up in divorce? We shuffled it. We're going to shuffle the Y cards. Here we go. There's not many. Let's just do this. And we're going to shuffle the win cards, the how cards. Oops. How is it going to happen? What that means is happening. What's the cause of it? Oh, the reverse, it doesn't matter. And then the why or why not cards. See, there's a why and a why not. This is mostly when you're going to say you're going to know a negative card, but I've been just pulling it. We're going to keep it down here. We're going to keep it because we've been doing it. So, are they going to get a divorce? Are they in trouble, and are they going to get a divorce? Is the trouble that Meghan and Harry are experiencing now in their marriage are going to lead to a divorce? Let's see what the card says. If that's what you really want, do we really want it? I don't want it. So if they're having problems and they want to get a divorce, they're going to use whatever's happening now to be the cause of why they're going to end up getting a divorce. Here's the why. Because of a because of a stranger. Y'all think it's somebody having an affair with? When? Ooh, again, it's already begun. So we already told you it's already begun. There's issues. There's problems in paradise. How? From power you thought not to be. Ooh. From power you thought not to be. So a lot of us have been thinking that, why won't these two break up? Doesn't he see she crazy? Doesn't she see she's a narc? I'm not saying she's crazy, y'all, that quote unquote. That's my opinion. She's a narcissist, so she has traits of a narcissist. Is he ever going, is her power over him too hard, too heavy, is too strong? And so there's a higher power than her. A narcissist has a lot of power over it's codependent, but eventually certain things happen that it gets so bad that the codependent will break free, you know. And then we're gonna do the why not. So what does it say? It's always been this way. Okay, so they've always had problems in their family, in their relationship. She's a pretty girl. I don't think there's nothing wrong with Harry. I prefer William, but I'm just saying I don't have a problem with Harry. He seems, when he was in Britain and he was just a prince and he wasn't married, he seemed like a fun guy. You know, I wouldn't mind have had a person who was a friend like that. And when I say friend, I mean friend like that. Somebody who just had like to have fun and was nice to people, and everybody had their problems, but as a person, he seemed personable and a good person who wanted to do good. But at some time, this girl came into his life. She just changed him. And it's always been bad. It's always been manipulation from the beginning of when they first met. Even how they met, she manipulated all that. So if you want it, so if they're experiencing problems right now, it can go wherever they want it to go. So if Harry's ready to get out of the relationship, he can use what's happening now to get out of the relationship. If she's not happy, which I don't think she ever really going to be happy, she can use it to get out of the relationship. So it's wherever they push that energy, like, can we work on it and stay together? Yes, we know we have problems. Can we work on it? Or do we want to just give up because there's just too many problems? It's wherever this gremlin in their life right now, which is a lot, they want to take it. They want to give up. Now they have license to give up, and everybody can say, "Yeah, y'all should have gave up a long time ago." Everybody can see there was problems, so it's not like all of a sudden we just found out, "Oh my God, I thought they were the perfect couple," and why are they divorcing? No, we know there's problems. So any reason right now could be a reason to get a divorce. Hello, I'm not saying I don't advocate divorce unless it's, you know, certain things like this happening or people hurting each other or you're just not happy. I mean, you know. But yeah, there's a stranger coming. Either there's somebody that somebody's having an affair with, or somebody's in the background pushing something they don't know. But I think it's more of a, I think some information is going to be revealed they didn't know before, or Harry didn't know before. A person's going to come into their life and give them information. And Harry is not going to know how to deal with it. I think it's taking somebody on the outside of the relationship to come in and show him what's really going on with Meghan. I think that's more like it. It'll be so it's a third party, but it'll be some information he didn't take in consideration or he didn't know about that's going to make him understand and see or awaken to what's really happening with Meghan, how she really is. All right, and then like I said before, it's already begun. Whoever's bringing this information out and whatever's being revealed right now by that person, the wheels are already in motion for this separation. And I think the power is not only the power of freedom. Somebody wants to be free of wisdom and opening your eyes. I think like the queen or someone who has a lot of power. Someone, like again, sees a stranger things going here. It's like from something we don't think. We know he could break free. But it was always, all of us who was always sitting back and said, when is he going to leave? When is he going to leave? It was like, what's going to happen? We thought her power was more powerful than anything and he would never leave her. But there's a power coming in here, either from the royal family, right? How they're using and wielding the information, and this information that they know that's coming from a source that Harry was not aware of, is going to be used. So you got the royal family working with maybe detectives and investigators and something like that to get involved or to get somebody who knows Meghan to speak up or to bring forth information that's going to cause this relationship to break down. So you know, like in those movies when you find out somebody's still married, like you told the man you weren't married, right? And you know your husband died 7 years ago, 6 years ago. I think there's a rule about 7 years, and he comes back from the dead, and you thought, what? I thought you were dead because she's trying to get married, or she married somebody else. She can't get married to the second man because she's still married to the first man because he didn't really die. And so there's some explosive information that's going to come out that's going to be like, it's going to cause some real serious issues. You watch. You watch. You watch. Because it was always this way. Something had happened in the past that wasn't changed. Something's happened. Some information, something, some deed that was done that's going to be that's going to come out, and Harry's going to see it. Somebody who's a third party or a stranger going to come out with some information, whether it's an investigator or private eye. Some information is going to come out, and it's going to shed a light on his relationship with Meghan. That's going to come out of nowhere. Power you thought not to be. Hallelujah. When? Like I said, it's already in motion. We don't know when. Divorce takes time. Nobody's going to... If somebody comes out tomorrow and says she's still married to her first husband, or there was a husband she thought she was, the marriage was annulled. Let's just say, I'm just throwing out there. I'm not saying that's what it is. The royal family says, okay, we know y'all not really divorced. The annulment never took place. You didn't sign off on the paperwork. We'll pay you not to sign it and give her a hard time. So now she's not really married to Harry. She's still married to that first guy. And they're paying this guy off to not sign those papers. Now eventually she can get a divorce. It's going to take a lot of time. But in the meantime, Harry going to be like, what? The whole life shaking upside down. That's what I think. Something's going to come and shake Harry up. It's always got to be, narcissists can leave you. They can, but they always hoover and they always want to come back and get control. And he's got too much of what she wants and the prestige along with him to just give him up right now. But for him, as the codependent, to leave her, it's got to take it has to be a big shift. They don't just do it. It has to get so bad or something so shockingly has to happen usually for it to happen. because they stay on this path, and they ups and down, they keep making up, they break up, they keep making up. You know, it gets bad, they make up, the next day they make up, they break up, they get back together. So that's that path, right? The codependent, because codependent is always trying to control the situation by making everything right. The narcissist is always trying to control everything for their own good, for their own edification. But when that big thing happened that blows everything out of the water, that's when they normally break up. Like I said, if she ever goes to jail, they charge her for perjury, and then she goes to jail, the queen's gonna be like, hallelujah. Because you know what? She ain't gonna just happy because she going to jail. They need a break. And that break, no matter how it comes, if it's severe enough, gives the codependent the space, as Harry says, to think about things differently. And while they don't have the space to think about things differently, he's still stuck. So we're going to see. These cards are pretty fun. I like these. I do. Now, what I do think is that if they're apart, Meghan will find a way to get back into acting and modeling and maybe have her own little business, and, you know, she'll be fine. She cannot be fine with Harry. She can make a little money, she can make a little drama, but she cannot be where she wants. She can't go where she really wants to go. She didn't destroy a whole lot of things, so she's never going to go where she wants to go as the Duchess of Sussex. It's not going to take her there. But as Meghan Markle, who used to be married to Harry, she can make a good living. And Harry, without her, can really he could come out of that shell, that behind, you know, the shadow of Meghan, and he can really do good, and he can really excel, and he will be able to go back to his family and get the thing he really wants, a wife who really truly loves him. He has his 2 children, I suppose, right now, and he can work with this grandmother and his father and mend bridges there, and he can still have a little freedom, because I think if all lessons learned, they'll give him a little bit more freedom. And so he can have that perfect balance he's always been looking for. But as long as he has Miss Meghan in his life, it's going to be topsy-turvy. And he's already says he's depressive. We already know, and heard, rather, I should say, that he can get depressed and he can drink. Or he's taken drugs before. I'm not saying he's taking drugs now. But life can be so hard. And why make it harder with this person who we all can see does not care about him? She doesn't. She cares about herself. And she makes him think she cares about him more than he does himself. She pretends that she's his mother. We all knew that from the beginning. A year ago, we were all talking about this, that she thinks she's Diana 2.0, or she thinks she's Diana, she wants to be the new Diana, whatever. But she's not. And I think he's starting to get away from that, to see that it's not. I think in certain ways he wants to be the new Diana. At one point in his life, maybe he wanted to be the new Diana, and that's, I think, what's really clinched him, this Diana thing, and I think it's dying out. So that's my opinion. Anyway, y'all, that's the reading for the day, and I'll talk to you later. If you want to read it with me, get in touch with Ascension Soul Coaching at gmail.com, and we can read about whatever you have on your mind, and I can help you as best I can. So anyway, y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.